come out that way on my laptop. I wish you could see what it looks like. It looks like the coronavirus emoji. All these emojis. I wish it would come out clearly through my desktop. This is why I don't use computers, desktops. All right, guys, let your guests know we're going to get started in about 2 more minutes. Those of you that are joining us, please drop your name in the chat. Let us know who you are and where you're dialing in from. We would love to know. I see you, Xavier, but I haven't seen your name in the chat. All right, hey, Monique. Hey. Where are you dialing in from, Miss Monique? What city and state? Los Angeles. Okay, West Coast. Yes, David. David Del Campo from Los Angeles. We have Orlando in the house. Very, very cool. Welcome, you guys. See how many participants we have. We have about 58 participants. Let's get this to 100. I really think we can. South Carolina's in the house. Ella says, hi. Hello, Miss Ella. Welcome. We're at 60, 61. We're growing. Get your guests on, people. Get your guests on. Get your team on. We're going to be getting some really valuable information. We have New Jersey in the house. Welcome, Patty from New Jersey. Birmingham, Alabama. Okay, we have Alabama in the house. We got Mobile, Alabama. Birmingham, Alabama. We got Tennessee. We got Florida, we got Nevada, we got California, Texas. I feel like I'm missing some. South Carolina. Baltimore. Okay, Baltimore, I see you. Welcome. Boston, Massachusetts. Welcome, Boston. Pittsburgh. Cool. Callie's in the house. What's up, Callie? I think you all extended quarantine to May 15th. I don't know if that was fake news or not, but I was like, wow, that's pretty. We haven't extended out here yet. It's real. Yeah, Brian. I think we're going to extend too. It just doesn't make sense for California to extend and not Nevada. Because then I feel like everyone from California is going to just migrate this way, which totally defeats the purpose of quarantine. Welcome, Miss Cherie. Welcome to the chat. Welcome, everybody. We're at 73 participants. Let's go. Let's get your guests on. Go ahead, drop your name in the chat. Let us know where you're dialing in from, you guys. See what city and state we're representing out here hard. It seems like Florida's winning. I feel like all of South Florida's on this chat. We got Chicago in the house. Miami, Florida. Okay, Miami, I see you. Mobile, Alabama, again. We have a few guests on from Mobile, Alabama. Carla, 305 till I die. That's right, girl. Welcome, everyone. Atlanta, Georgia. So a lot of East Coast. Deerfield. Is that Deerfield Beach? Deerfield Beach, Florida? Joseph? 84 participants and growing. Guys, please drop your name in the chat. Let us know where you're dialing in from. If you just logged in, please let us know. Star from Tampa, Florida. Welcome, Star. Dallas, Texas. Welcome, Miss Peace from Dallas, Texas. We have a few people on from Texas. Very nice. All right. We're going to go ahead and get started here, guys. But before we do, Sabrina's on from Fort Lauderdale. Thought you might want to know that. And we have Maryland, Germantown, Maryland. Very nice. Welcome. I think you're the only one from Maryland on here today. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and start introducing myself, okay? Here we go. All right, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Bianca Diaz, and I'm a licensed, I'm cutting out my face. I am a licensed Las Vegas real estate agent right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And, you know, guys, when it comes to real estate, credit is just so important. And I'm so glad I noticed that need very early on in my career because I was really suffering. I was that real estate agent that was putting people in places and I couldn't even put myself in one. It was a little embarrassing, right? But we don't tell people that. So, I went through and I was looking for some kind of a company that could help my prospects and my clients restore their credit score, because I knew credit restoration was a thing. I just didn't know who to go to. And of course, we're all skeptical at first, right? But as a real estate agent, I needed to make sure that wherever I was sending my clients, that, it was reputable. Because I don't know if you know about Las Vegas, but it's not a very big place, okay? So this is not a place you want to be building a bad reputation. And let me tell you, I have integrity. As a United States Marine, that's important to me. My integrity is very important to me. So I went ahead and I said, you know what? I have bad credit myself. Let me go ahead and enroll in these very services to test it out. I had nothing to lose except my own bad credit. So I went ahead and I jumped into these very services that we're going to talk about today. And what I noticed for myself was within 6 months of being enrolled, I got 8. That is 8. Count my fingers. Don't mind my little quarantine nails. I got 8 of my collections permanently removed from my credit report. You guys, I was like hair flip, new credit, new me, right? Because having bad credit, not only is it embarrassing, right? But it can cost you thousands of dollars in high interest rates and unnecessary deposits. So I felt like a brand new person. I was like, if this works for me, this can certainly work for my clients. So now I've been doing this business for about 2 years, and I've helped hundreds of people across the United States, not just here in Vegas, but across the United States and also U.S. territories like Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands increase their credit scores, which in turn has changed their quality of life for the better, you guys. I mean, listen, credit is a little 3-digit number, but it has a 6-digit impact on our financial lives. So I'm going to show you the same information that was presented to me almost 2 years ago, and I'm going to let you see for yourself just how amazing this company is. So we're going to talk about United Credit Education Services today. And guys, you're going to learn why this is a company that you can rely on. Listen, don't take it from me. Here's some facts. This company was founded way back in 2004. So if you do the math right, the company has been in business for over 16 years. And any company that's been in business for over 10 years, I think we can all agree is a pretty solid company, okay? We don't have to worry about this company, not checking out with the government. They're definitely paying their taxes, okay? Like, this company's been in business for a while. Now, one thing I love about this company is that we have a team of professionals headquartered in Farmington Hills, Michigan. We have customer service representatives, agent support. We have our licensed credit attorneys. They're all located in Farmington Hills, Michigan. So that was important to me, guys, because I am not the person who's fixing the credit, right? I want to focus on real estate. We simply refer our clients to this very reputable company and team of professionals, and they handle the rest, which is awesome because we leave everything in the hands of experts, okay? You don't want me fixing credit, okay? And then also, this company offers a unique collection of services. And these services, we're going to talk about how amazing these services are. They're selected to provide financial protection and opportunities for families all across the United States. And these are services that we all need. And this company, guys, this is one thing that really impressed me about this company. It is completely debt-free. I'm going to say that again. Debt-free. That was impressive to me because not even banks can say that they're debt-free. However, we are a financial education services company, so we want to make sure that we're walking the walk and talking the talk. But not only that, we don't have to worry about this company going into bankruptcy tomorrow, okay? We're paying our bills, we're paying everything on time, which is very important. Guys, one really impressive thing is that this company has the same key executives that started the company running it today. So you don't have to worry about the goal or the structure of the company or the vision changing, which is amazing. The goals and the mission statement is very strong with this company, and the same key executives are running it, which is awesome. So why is this more important now more than ever, guys? Why is having good credit more important now than ever? Think about what's going on in the world right now. This pandemic has left people unemployed for who knows how long. It's already been well over a month that people have been unemployed or let off from work, or their hours are significantly decreased. And let's be real. Who knows when that next paycheck is coming? So a lot of people are having to rely on their revolving credit, their credit cards. And some people who have bad credit or no credit, they don't have credit cards. So that's a really scary position to be put in, to have no paycheck coming in and not knowing where this money's coming from. It's a really scary position to be put in, and we want to make sure that we're educating people so that they're not put in that position. Now, guys, the single biggest difference between financial success and failure is how well you manage your money. And it's very simple. To master money, you have to learn how to manage your money. That's what T. Harv Eker says. Guys, and a lot of us are never taught about how to manage our money. We're never taught financial literacy in school. I have my bachelor's degree in business management, and never was I ever taught, never in elementary, not middle, not high school, not in my bachelor's program was I ever taught about financial literacy. I was never taught about what's a credit score, how is it calculated, what are taxes even, what are interest rates, right? I had to learn all these things the hard way. And this is why it takes a lot of time to become financially literate. We have to teach ourselves, and Robert Kiyosaki says it. You know, we're not taught financial literacy in school. We know that. We don't got to hear it from Robert Kiyosaki. I mean, if you were taught financial literacy in school, hats off to your teachers, because I was never taught, and I know a lot of people didn't. But this is why you're going to learn about these 5 shocking facts you didn't know about your finances. This is why we have Americans drowning in over $1 trillion in debt, in credit card debt. And guys, if you're looking at this stat right here, these stats are a year old. This is as of March of 2019. Think about how much worse this number is to date because of what's going on in the world. And those of us who are fortunate enough to have credit cards and are swiping it left and right just to get by, how much more staggering do you think this number is? Probably a lot more than 1 trillion, okay? I'll tell you that much for sure. And 56% of people in the U.S. have no rainy day savings funds, no savings, guys. This is why we're having people using their credit cards, because they don't have any savings for some kind of emergency like what we have going on today. Listen, no one saw this coming, okay? And people are being let off from work not because they were late or they talked back to their boss, but because they literally had no idea, like they were just let off. They were saying, hey, thank you so much, we gotta let you go because we're downsizing, we can't work anymore. So that's a very scary place to be in. About 46% of baby boomers have less than $10,000 saved for retirement. Think about that, guys. There's people who have been working for years and years for their company loyally, baby boomers, right? Hard-working individuals. They know nothing else but to work hard. That's what they were taught. And now they're being let go because of this pandemic. Let me ask you, do you think that they're going to be able to go back and get employment at their place of employment? Probably not. I'll tell you why, because they're a liability to their company. God forbid they get hurt and they're going to need workman's compensation or something like that. Why not hire some young whippersnapper that can come into the job for probably less amount of money and less of a liability? You don't want to be put in that position, you guys. You want to make sure you're building something now, not later when you need it, right? And 40% of millennials have spent money that they didn't have to keep up with their friends. Reminds me of a Drake song, right? And most of us keep it a secret. We're all doing it for the gram, right? So definitely, you don't want to be having to show out for your friends because they're not the ones paying your bills, right? Guys, 43 million Americans have less than perfect credit. There are over 43 million Americans walking around this country with bad credit. There are people living quiet lives of desperation, you guys. And if you know anything about credit, it ranges from 300 all the way up to 850. So anything less than 600 is considered poor credit in this country. And why is that? I told you, we're never taught about financial literacy in school, right? But they're happy to give us thousands of dollars in student loan debt when we graduate high school and not telling us how that affects our credit. So here's what we're going to learn today. We're going to learn some things. Here's some stats that you probably already know about. Poor credit can fill people with anxiety, embarrassment, frustration, fear, confusion. Guys, I felt all these things. I had a 457 credit score. I don't think you knew it can go that low, okay? I had a 457 credit score, and I felt all of that, okay? I was embarrassed. I had anxiety. I had frustration, fear, confusion. I was so lost. But guys, listen, it's really nothing to be ashamed of. It happens to great people all the time. I mean, even the President of the United States, Mr. Donald Trump, POTUS, right? He filed bankruptcy over 3 times, and he's arguably the most powerful man in the world, I would say. Not just the country, but in the world, right? We have George Foreman's filed bankruptcy, 50 Cent. Listen, it happens to great people all the time. The most important thing to know is that you can do something about it today. That's what we're going to learn about. Because listen, having good credit can have you feeling like this woman right here. You're like confident, you're excited, you have abundance coming into your life. right? You can walk into a car dealership and get a car for like 1%, 2% interest, which is awesome. You want to feel that feeling, right? Ultimately, having good credit, it opens up possibilities to create the lifestyle you desire. Guys, having good credit, you can get home loans. I don't know if you're aware or not, but before you can qualify for a home loan at a 580 credit score. Now, it's more like 680, unless you're going to Chase, a 700 and above with a 20% down payment. But 680 is the new normal. New cars, you can have low interest rates on credit cards and loans. So guys, listen, you don't want to just be qualifying for loans, right? You want to have good interest rates. You can have higher limits on your credit cards. You can have contracts without security deposits. Listen, it's not normal to have to put a down payment on when you're turning on your utility bills. That is not normal, okay? And a lot of people don't know that. So guys, enter United Credit Education Services. As I said, this company right here has not only changed my life, it's changed the lives of so many others that I've personally helped, and so many others that agents across this country have helped as well. United Credit Education Services, UCES for short, is committed to helping individuals and families build, organize, and protect their financial future. We're going to go through exactly how they do that. We offer a protection plan, guys. And this protection plan right here, it's not just credit restoration. It's 12 total services. Yes, credit restoration is our staple item, right? But we offer services from credit restoration to budgeting tools to credit monitoring, will, trust, and power of attorney. And we're going to go through all of those right here. And we break them down into 3 parts. We're going to learn how we help to build your financial future. We help to build your financial future by simply helping you build up that credit score. Because like I said, having bad credit, right? It's a little 3-digit number, tiny 3-digit number, with a 6-digit impact on our financial life. So we want to start there. If you have bad credit, that's where we need to start. Let's help you get your credit back on track so we can get your auto insurance premiums, your home insurance premiums, and all your interest rates lowered. Credit Builder. You have access to your credit report in an easy to understand online format. And guys, we don't want to just help you fix your credit. We want to help you build it and understand how we're doing so. We also offer a credit monitoring service, which is like Credit Karma on steroids. I love this credit monitoring service, guys. And I don't care if you have an 800 credit score. You especially need to be monitoring that credit score because no one's going to want to steal your identity with a 300 credit score, okay? Take it from me, out of 457, no one was bothering my credit, okay? So you have to monitor that credit every single, I would venture to say every month at the very least, okay? And then not only that, you have access to a credit attorney. Guys, access to any attorney can cost hundreds of dollars by the hour. So when I heard that you have access to a credit attorney within your services that were offered, I was like in shock and awe. I was like, how much does this cost? It sounds unheard of. Now guys, a lot of us have bad credit because we don't know how it's calculated. We're going to go over how your credit score is calculated. And this is the most widely used model across the country. This is the FICO scoring model. So listen, 35% of your credit score is calculated by way of your payment history. So I talk to people and they're like, oh, I just have one little late payment, right? They're like, tiny little. I'm like, that's a big deal. Having one late payment, even just one late payment, can affect your credit score anywhere from 40 to 60 points. So you definitely want to make sure that you're making your payments on time every month, okay, or whenever they're due. 30% of your credit score is amount of debt you owe. Guys, a lot of people don't know this, but it's not normal to max out your credit cards. You don't want to be maxing out your credit cards. That's going to significantly hurt your credit score by doing so. You want to make sure there's a 30% rule. You're maintaining 30% or less of whatever your credit limit is. So if you have a $1,000 credit limit, please make sure you're keeping it below $300, okay? Now, if you're looking at this right here, 65% of your credit score is in your hands. Make sure you're paying your bills on time, and make sure you're not racking up too much debt. So guys, go ahead and focus on those two things today. If nothing else you take away from this webinar today, please take that away, okay? 15% of your credit score is length of credit history. Guys, if you don't have any trade lines on your credit report, which basically is a fancy word for accounts, we need to start establishing some. And we're going to talk about some ways that you can do so. So you want to go ahead and make sure that you're maintaining length of credit. You don't want to be closing down credit cards. Credit cards you can have open for a lifetime. Keep them open. That's going to help your credit score. New credit inquiries affect your credit 10%. Whether you get approved or denied. It's going to hurt your credit, okay? Because you're accumulating hard inquiries. So anytime your credit score is RAM, that is a hard inquiry. So make sure that you're not applying, and, hopefully not getting denied. If you're going to get a hard inquiry, you might as well get approved, right? So let's increase those odds right there. The remaining 10% of your credit score is types of credit. See, a lot of people don't know that there's different types of credit. There's installment loans, which is like your car loans, your home loans, your personal loans. Anything with a certain amount due on a certain date is an installment loan. And then there's revolving credit, credit cards, okay? You want to make sure you have a good, diverse mix of installment and revolving loans, okay? That's going to help your credit score. So that right there is how your credit score is calculated. And if you didn't know, now you know, okay? So tell your friends. Now, not only do we help you build your financial future, guys, we help you organize your financial future. And I want to go ahead and say again, these are all included in your services, okay? So we offer budgeting tools, okay? Because none of us are taught about how to budget. So we help you create a personalized budget specifically tailored for you. You put in all your debts and your income, and we hold you accountable, which is awesome. We have a net worth calculator, which when you first open that up might be a little bit scary. I know when I first opened it up, I was like, shoot, I'm in the negative. I'm worth negative. Like my life insurance was worth more than me alive. I was worth more dead than alive, which is a really scary place to be in. I'm like, damn, some people might want to kill me off. But listen, we got to know where we're at so we can know how to build from there, okay? And then the YFL Family Mint. The YFL Family Mint stands for the Youth Financial Literacy Family Mint Program. And this is implemented in schools all across the country, guys. This is simply a way that now you could bring home a way to teach your family about personal finances. Now, this was important to me because I'm a single mom to 2 kids. I have a 7 and a 4-year-old, and I've sat them down in front of this baby right here, and we're teaching finances at 7 and 4 years old, okay? So this was really important to me. Very easy to understand, too. We have debt payoff tools as well, guys. How many of us have debt and have no idea how to pay it off? That was me. I was like, ooh, how do I pay off my debt? You can simply input all your debt, and it'll give you a plan on how to pay down your debt in the fastest way possible with the least amount of interest paid. And I don't know about you. I like to save money. So I'm following that plan, and it definitely holds you accountable. So not only do we help you build and organize, but guys, we also help you protect your financial future. We offer identity monitoring, which is identity theft protection. Guys, every 2 seconds in this country, someone's identity is stolen. So you definitely want to make sure you're monitoring your identity. I mean, just last year alone, Capital One had a breach. Experian, which is one of the credit bureaus, had a data breach. Our identity's out there for the taking. We have to make sure that we're monitoring it, and we allow our clients to do so. Because we don't want to be working on their credit this way. Someone takes note of it, and now it's going this way, right? So we definitely offer that service to protect our clients. Will, trust, and power of attorney. You guys, I can speak testament to this for myself. My mother passed away about 3 years ago. God bless her soul. But listen, she didn't have a will and trust in place. So now I'm paying over thousands of dollars to go through probate to go ahead and get a property put into my name and my brother's name. So having a will and trust, I can tell you, it costs thousands of dollars to get put into place. And if you don't have these documents, it can cost your family thousands of dollars. So the fact that this is included into this protection plan is just like unheard of. I was like, right, that emoji. It's a mind blown. Financial lockbox. Guys, a lot of us have life insurance and social security cards and birth certificates and all these things, and they're all scattered around, and we probably don't even know where they're at. But listen, I know where mine's at because I have them in my financial lockbox, which is a cloud-based system that has all this information so your family and loved ones, God forbid anything happens to you, they know where to find this information. And then how many of us like to save? I like to save, right? I want to make sure I have rainy day savings in case of like another coronavirus, God forbid, right? But in case of something like that, something unheard of or something out of my power, I want to make sure that I have money saved in case of emergency. So we have savings goals, and we hold you accountable. You can go ahead and say how much money you want to save, and the company will help you do so, which is amazing. So guys, as we're talking about saving, we have an app called Shop for Less that's also included in these services. And what is this app? It's exclusive for our members that sign up for a protection plan. And you can basically earn 5.4% cash back on every single purchase you do for these services right here. Uber, Domino's, Chili's, Disney's, Whole Foods. I mean, Whole Foods be taking your whole paycheck. You definitely want to make sure you're saving money every time you go there. But guys, why not save money for retails that we use every day, right? All you have to do is you get this cool app on your phone when you're going to check out, when we're able to, right? These days we're not able to go out too much. But you can go ahead and have them scan and you're saving money. I love saving money. I don't know about you, but I love doing so. Now guys, I told you about our protection plan. All 12 of those services that I went over, the build, the protect, and the organize, it's all built into this protection plan. Okay, this is not a pick and choose. You get it all, okay? You get it all. And this is a roadmap plan, okay? Listen, our credit is not messed up overnight. So we definitely can't expect for it to be, fixed overnight. I wish I could wave my, my magic fairy credit wand and then make it all go away. But we have a plan that makes it easy for you to follow. So listen, month 1, when you get started, you activate your services. Once you activate your services, you're going to receive your dispute letters in the mail within 5 to 10 business days, and that starts your credit restoration process. Then you can begin to monitor your credit with that smart credit, that credit monitoring service I told you about. Monitor that credit, watch it build up. You're going to be super excited every time you do. And then we also have your identity theft protection, so that we're protecting your identity from the moment you start with us, which is so important. Months 2 to 3, we're going to help build up that credit score by using a secured credit card. If you guys don't have a credit card and you have bad or no credit, you definitely want to look into a secured credit card. It works just the same as a regular credit card, except you're using your own money, okay? Because you can't get approved for those credit cards that give you a credit limit right away if you have bad or no credit. So you use your own money, and whatever money you fund this card with, that's your credit limit, and you can start building your credit that way. It's an amazing way to build credit. How many of us are renters on here? Drop some ones in the chat if you are a home renter. If you rent a home or an apartment or anything like that. Drop some ones in the chat. I bet you did not know this, but your rent is never reported to any credit bureau ever. I take that back. It's reported in the event of an eviction. They'll happily report it for you negatively, but never positively. So we have a service called Credit My Rent that allows you to report your on-time monthly rental payments every single month. It gives credit where credit is due, you guys. Listen, I'm a real estate agent, okay? And this Credit My Rent service has been the difference between clients being unqualified for a home loan to qualified for a home loan. So this right here is my bread and butter. We can, with Credit My Rent, if you have up to 2 years of rental history, we can add that onto your credit report, and that can build your score up anywhere from 50 to 150 points just by doing that. Right? I mean, I have taken someone who was like unqualified to buy, and within 45 days, I was able to put them into a home and close on that home. And they had absolutely no trade lines. So Credit My Rent, if you're not reporting your rent, please talk to the agent who invited you today, because you need to get started on that. Credit Builder, we're going to help you build up that credit score. Months 4 through 6, we're going to work on any outstanding debts with you by way of using those debt payoff tools, those budgeting tools. You can work with the credit attorney through your back office. We can provide settlement and debt validation letters through that Credit Builder. Goodwill letters, right? All these things you could be doing simultaneously while we have our credit attorneys working to remove those ugly negative items off your credit report. Months 7 through 9, you can build your financial future by creating your will and trust, setting up that financial lockbox, and developing your savings goals. And then months 10 plus and ongoing, however long you decide to be with us, you can work with the results, guys. Continue working on your will and trust documents. As you have these services, you can always make changes. It doesn't cost you additional money to do so. Check with your car insurance and your home insurance, because your credit score's gone up by then. They can go ahead and recalculate and drop your premium, saving you cash money. That's what I'm talking about. So, okay? And then you can open new lines of credit to help and build your, maintain, and create your credit score, you guys. And check on your ongoing services. Listen, this is your roadmap to a brand new life. And this is significant. This is why it's changed so many people's lives, you guys. Now listen, I know with today's day and age, we're not walking around with this hunk of metal I have sitting on this table, right? We're all using our smartphones. Hopefully we have smartphones, and if not, I mean, I'm sure you'll get one at some point. That's the way of the future, right? So we have an application, a mobile application that you can access 24/7. It has all 12 of those services that I spoke about, and you can access them directly with your fingertips, okay? You can monitor your credit, your identity, all those things directly from the mobile application, which is so important in today's day and age. Now, guys, all those services that I spoke about, I mean, I think they cost thousands of dollars, to be honest. Thousands of dollars, I mean, especially with the Will, Trust, and Power of Attorney. But listen, when I heard that you can enroll with those 12 services for just a one-time setup fee of $188 and just $89 a month, I was in shock and awe. Now, let me tell you, it definitely costs way more money to live with bad credit than it does to sign up and get your credit repaired with this company. $89 a month, and it's a month-to-month. There's absolutely no contract. I mean, guys, let's be real. It's super affordable, right? But I like stuff for free. I don't know about you. I always say, if it's free, it's for me, right? So not only is it super cheap, right, $89 a month, but listen, we have a service, a new referral program that came out for our customers, that if you refer 5 people and they get enrolled into our services, your services are free. You don't have to pay the $89 a month anymore, which is unheard of. I have personal clients who have gotten started, who have already referred 5 people, and they're benefiting from these services for free. And not only that, they're helping their family and friends do the same. Guys, listen, you guys got all this amazing information today, and you have the opportunity to partner with a company that gives back. And that's something that I am so proud to say. We have a nonprofit organization called the Youth Financial Literacy Foundation, YFL for short, okay? And how we fund this organization is every single customer that pays their $89 a month, we take $2 and we fund it into this nonprofit organization. Now, what do we do with this nonprofit organization? We do what should have been done for us growing up. We educate the youth on financial literacy. We partner with schools all across the country, and we teach 5th through 9th graders matters of personal finance, right? What is a credit score? How is it calculated? All these things. And then not only that, every single year we have a convention. And at our convention, we just hosted one in February, right before this whole coronavirus went crazy here in the United States. And I was able to attend and see over 13 students receive $400,000 in scholarships. The year prior, $350,000. The year before that, $250,000. Guys, to date, we've given away over $1 million in scholarships. And that's something I'm so proud to say as a single mom. I know when my kids are of age, they're going to be applying for that Youth Financial Literacy Foundation right there. Now, guys, with all this information you got today, listen to what customers are saying. Alexandria from North Carolina, her score rose over 50 points. Jared from New Jersey, over 150 points of score rose in 6 weeks. Guys, we're changing people's lives in 6 weeks or less. You know, Debbie from South Carolina, she said, thank you for the excellent service that the company provides over and over again to customers. She's so glad and proud to be a part of this company. You know, the customer service is superb and consistent. She says, keep up the good work. Awesome, right? Tom from Illinois, he had listen, after 6 months, 98% of his items were completely cleared from his credit report. I bet you this guy is having a different walk these days. He's probably doing like the Conor McGregor millionaire walk, walking around, right? I mean, this is life-changing, what we have going on here. Now, guys, you can take control of your financial future today. Listen, I understand if you didn't know about credit and you got educated today, but now you know, right? So now that you know, you can actually do something about it. And if you want to get started today, guys, it's less than a cup of coffee a day to get started in this company. If you get Starbucks every day, you're paying well more than $3 a day, and it costs less than $3 a day to get your credit repaired. So sacrifice on that coffee so you can invest in your financial future and do something about it. Now, guys, if you're interested in getting started, please contact the person who invited you today. And if you have questions, please contact the person who invited you today. We're happy to answer any questions you may have. Now, listen, guys, I know that you were invited on today so that you can get some amazing information about how you can go ahead and make money from home, right? Who wants to learn about how they can make weekly additional income from home? Drop some fire emojis in the chat. Drop some fire emojis. And listen, we're teaching you how to do this, but it's simply just by helping others increase their quality of life by increasing their credit scores and or increasing their finances. So we're seriously just helping people. That's all we're doing. But to give you this information, I can't think of anyone better to give you that kind of information than someone who has started this business and in such a short amount of time has grown something really special. He's an executive sales director with this company, and as an executive sales director, he has literally made history. He is a 6-figure earner as an executive sales director in this company, which means he's earned 6 figures to date, and more so, more than that, right? But as an executive sales director, I know you don't know what that means. That means his business is generating over $50,000, not every year, not every 6 months, every 30 days. So I can't think of anyone else better and more qualified to give you this information than executive sales director. I should say top producing executive sales director, Kevin Blake. Are you on the line with us?
Oh my God. Yes. Thank you so very much for that great introduction, man. Where were you when I first met my wife? I think she would have told me yes the first time I met her. Oh my God. Thank you so very much, Bianca. You just killed it. Here's one of the things that you said. It's stolen. I want to let you know it's literally stolen. You said it costs you more to live with bad credit than to basically get your credit fixed. Guys, did you hear? If Bianca just dropped some major jewels and she brought it tonight, go ahead and put some 7s in the chat. Let me see how many, because it was your lucky day. Let me see. 7s. Wow. Bianca, guys, she just said a lot of great things about me, but what you guys don't know is she's a top producing regional sales director in our organization, soon to be executive sales director, soon to be vice president, soon to be senior vice president with our company. But currently her business is doing thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars every 30 days. So if you guys are working with her, please don't take her time for granted. If you're on her team, you need to be calling her every day. You need to be texting her every day. You need to do whatever it takes to pick her brain to figure out how she started and how she built a huge organization, not just in Vegas, but all over the country. So thank you, Bianca, for this amazing presentation, and we appreciate you. Thank you. Wow. All right. So guys, Bianca just left me with the easy part. If you guys want to hear about the money, put a 4 in the chat. Let me see. Maybe I'm in the wrong webinar. I don't know. Maybe I'm in the wrong webinar. Let me see. A couple of 4. Look, she said she did amazing. Yes, she did. 4s. Okay, she was on fire. Yes, 4. All right, Wilder. I see all those 4s. So guys, just a little bit about me so we're not strangers. My name is Coach Kev. Outside of this business, all I do is this business. January 6, 2018, I planted my flag in this company, and I didn't look left, I didn't look right. I put my head down and I went to work. By March 2018, I got a chance to quit my job. Now, I'm going to be transparent with you guys. A lot of people talk about working from home is easy. It is, but here's what I had to learn. I had to learn time management. Right? I had to learn how to be a self-starter, right? There was so much distractions. You got the TV, you got the fridge. I used to open the fridge like 5 or 6 times, same food's in there, right? So there's no one that's going to teach you. There's no boss telling you to do this and do that. You got to be able to do it on your own, and you got to stay hungry. So when you make $200, $300, $400, maybe $500, maybe $1,000 of that one day, you have to work as if you didn't make that money. Right? Because there are people on your team that you have to help. So I did that from March all the way to December 2018. Did it, killed it. Then 2019, did the business 100% full time, and I became a 6-figure earner. Guys, I didn't say that to impress you. I just tell you that you can do this. I did not know what to post. I did not know about credit. Everything that Bianca just went over, I learned that through this business. Right? And when you can also get life insurance, when you can get all those services that she just went over for $188, like, why not invest that money into yourself, right? And if not now, then when? So I'm going to go ahead and go over the business side, right? And I'm going to go ahead and break this down for you guys. That way we're on the same page. Where is that presentation? Hold on one second. I had that chat up. Let's see. I know y'all see that. I know y'all see that blue Continental Bentley. That's gonna be one of the cars. And those of you who have goals, you definitely want to set those goals, because when I get that blue Continental Bentley GT with metallic blue on the outside, red, white, and blue on the inside, with a spoiler and the sunroof, I already know what kind of car I'm going to get. I already know. So it's the same thing that you guys should be doing with your goals. You should already have that planned out. Right now, while this is coming up, a lot of us are getting, well, a lot of you guys got your stimulus check. A lot of you guys got your tax return, but you can't go anywhere to spend it. So now it's important for you to invest into yourself. So everything that I'm going to go over, it's going to make complete sense to you. It's just all going to be about what are you going to do about the information, right? My mentor always told me success is not for the chosen few, but for the few who choose. Who's going to choose success? Remember, guys, we have to work for our last name and not our first name. And after I'm done, I'm going to bring on 1 or 2 testimonials of some people that's live on the webinar that are having success. But let me go ahead and move on. I'm gonna dig through this. She went through that 2004 headquarters. You guys know we're a debt-free company. But this is the slide that I love to start on. Why? Because you guys are very familiar with some of these companies. If you've ever tried any of these companies on the screen, go ahead and put a 3 in the chat. Uber, Lyft, Postmates, Airbnb, Amazon, 3s. We got a lot of 3s in the chat. Yeah. So we know someone that has tried these companies, or you have tried these companies. And when you think about this, that's because you can't survive off one income right now, right? And I'm thinking about, man, how did my mom raise 4 boys with 1 income, right? And my mentor always say 2 jobs are for 2 people. You can't do 2 jobs. You can't do 3 jobs, right? So I want you to really get this. This is your time to make money through the internet. Making money from home. They got kids right now, 15, 16, 17. They making millions of dollars playing Fortnite and Call of Duty. You can do the same thing. Now we're just working with credit. Now you can be your own boss, make your own hours, work from anywhere, anytime. We have a lot of teachers enrolling. We have a lot of, believe it or not, political people enrolling. We have people that are on TV enrolling. We have average people that are enrolling. We have people that got laid off because they don't know when the next time they're going to be able to get a paycheck enrolling to do this business. But let me tell you what's going to happen. And I can share this with you guys because we're family. A lot of people are going to wake up because they're going to realize that the entire time that they was working for somebody else, they could work for themselves. And a lot of you who are working from home remotely and you still have your job, you're going to see, or you have already witnessed, you save so much money off traveling. Now you're saving money off gas. You're saving money not going out to eat for lunch every day, right? All that money staying in your pocket. Remember, guys, now this is the perfect time for you to learn a new skill, position yourself to win, and restore your credit. Let me move on. Now, we have 2 ways you could get paid in life. You can get paid what's called residual income, where you leverage a network, or you get paid what's called linear income, where you trade your time for money. If you go to work, you get paid. If you don't go to work, you don't get paid. Almost every single millionaire that I know generate revenue from residual income. I'm still getting paid off something I did 2 years ago. Bianca's she's getting paid right now of something she did over a year ago. Think about that. And we're not doing the same exact thing that everybody else is doing, right? And 84% of us take recommendations, or we'll recommend something to someone and they'll take advantage of it because we recommended it to them. Let me give you a better example. I've actually watched movies based off recommendations. I got the iPhone 11 because somebody told me I should get it. It's awesome. And it's not that awesome to me, right? I've gone to restaurants because someone recommended. It's all about word of mouth. And I'm not alone. If you ever purchased something or did something based off of a recommendation of someone else, go ahead and put a 9 in the chat. Let me see if I'm alone. Maybe I'm alone. I don't know. I could be alone on that. Let me see. 9. Okay. All right, Precious. All right, Bianca. All right, Gwen. All right, Madeline. All right. All right, Wilder. All right, Bonita. All right, Shayna. All right, Emmanuel. All right, Star. All right, perfect. So I'm not alone. We all take recommendations, especially when it's from somebody that we trust. Now here's something else. Wait for it. There's somebody that invited you to this webinar. They're recommending that you become a customer or agent. Are you going to take action? You know I set you up for that one, huh? All right. So we also have a cellular service. I don't really offer that or speak too much about that. We also have a travel portal, and we have the My Health Healthcare to Go, because a lot of people are doing telemedicine. So this is an incredible tool that a lot of people are reaching out about. But my thing is, obviously we know the credit restoration or the protection plan that Bianca went over, that's the flagship product. That's the one that we focus on. But what better way than to make a living, than to make a difference in helping people? If you love helping people, put a 10 in the chat. Let me put my 10 in the chat, because I love helping people. I didn't even know helping people you could get paid so much money. I always thought it was the opposite. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all how it works. Let me just put my 10. I love helping people, man. So if you love helping people, this is the best business for you. It'll change your life. So this is how it works. So let's say, for instance, you come on. Your name is Mr. Everton, right? Everton comes on with some glasses, of course. Everton brings on 3 customers, right? These 3 people, they're allergic to money. They just want to get their credit restored. So Everton's going to enroll all 3 people. He's going to generate $100. Very simple, straightforward, right? When they invest their $89 a month, like Bianca went over, he's going to generate another $12 residual income. Now, I know $12 don't sound like a lot of money, but what happens when you get up to 100 customers? That's $1,200 every month. That can take care of mortgage, that can take care of rent, that can take care of carpet, that can take a lot of things for you guys. But just think about, that's just that. Imagine getting 200 and 300 and 400 customers. That'll change everything for you. And remember, you're not working for that money. You're consistently getting paid just like a CEO. Now, this is another way we get paid, where you can build a team. Now, I want to be frank with you guys. You don't have to only sign up agents. You can also just sign up all customers and just make money with the credit repair, helping people with credit repair. But I love this slide because it teaches the people that want to build a team how they can build a team, right? My mentor said, teach to teach so we could be on the beach, right? Mr. Bobby Kim, I love that guy, right? Because when he told us that, it changed everything for me, because it's true, right? So let's say, for instance, you come on and then you bring on a young lady named Hope. Matter of fact, we brought on a nice young lady named Hope. So hey, Hope comes in. We help Hope acquire 2 customers. Hope's going to generate $200. She's amazing. She's going to love it. Now, because I brought Hope on as an agent, they're going to pay me $100 commission for helping Hope. She make money, I make money. No different from corporate America, right? Corporate America is the same thing. When you make money at corporate America, your boss make money. When you make money, the CEO make money. No different. But we're going to show you now how to move up. Now, let's say, for instance, I now go field trainer, senior field trainer. I go to sales director. And I do the same exact thing. I bring on Hope, help Hope get 2 customers. The company's going to pay me $380. Think about this craziness. Think about this. I remember not getting that type of money when I was in corporate America. It changed everything for me. And then I realized that you can make more money working for yourself. Right? $380? Imagine doing that in 1 week. Imagine doing that twice a week. That'll change everything for you. Trust what I'm telling you. And then you're going to continue to move up the ladder. Now, guys, the only way you move up the ladder, you got to help people. This is not like corporate America. You don't have to snitch on no one. You don't have to throw anybody under the bus. All you have to do is help people make money. You help people get what they want, you're going to get what you want. You help people eliminate their bills, your bills will be eliminated. Now, this is what we call the infinity bonus. I like to call it profit sharing. Why? Because most companies that's profitable, they share profit. They just don't share it with you. Right? Now, this is a way where you can actually acquire some of the profit. So let's say, for instance, you're at the sales director position. The company is going to help put $50 on your check every 30 days. Or look at this, the position that Bianca's in, regional sales director. And I'm sure her business is doing well over $25,000 in volume, but she get 0.75% of that, right? So that's $187 coming to her to her bank account every 30 days. Now, she's not going to get rich off of that, but she didn't work for that money. Now, imagine when she get promoted to executive sales director. The company's going to give her $500 every 30 days. Now, how am I coming up with these numbers? Guys, I'm just timing a percentage by the dollar amount. That's mental math. Now, what happens when Bianca goes vice president? That's $1,500 every 30 days. Guys, that's a game changer. What happened if it takes you 4 years to go vice president? If that would be worth it, put a 1 in the chat. If it took you 4 years to go vice president, if that would be worth it, put a 1 in the chat. Let me put my 1. Exactly. Heather, you're absolutely correct. Madeline, Joseph, Tasha, yeah. Anna, yeah. Anna put a lot of 1s. Star, Gwen, exactly. It would definitely be worth it. Why? Because corporate America can't pay. And remember, you getting paid other ways. The $100, the $12, when your team come in and you get the infinity bonus. Guys, we get paid 6 ways here. 6 ways. Let me move to the next slide because I get too excited. Now, we also have additional things just to incentivize you. Our company is amazing. I remember when I got the, what was the mug? Where did I get the mug? When did I get that mug? Hold on. I don't even see it on here. Anyway, they gave me a mug. And I'm like, they just gave me a mug just to give me a mug. And then I remember getting the portfolio. And then I got the jacket. And we got to think about things like this. You ever been at your job and you never got recognized? That's a total opposite of FES. Total opposite. We recognize you guys for everything. Because we understand recognition will continue to motivate and empower the team. And you got to be appreciative of the small things and the big things. Right? So our company will give you a lot of incentive just to show you they appreciate everything that you do. And this doesn't come from me. The company sends this out to thousands and thousands and thousands of agents. So I'm waiting on them to send me my watch because I already hit pinnacle. All right. So level 1, right, for the R&R club. So now you guys just saw the medallion club. Now we have something else called the rest and relaxation, where our company will put $3.4 million annually, right? $3.4 million annually to help the agents and just basically to incentivize them. Now, the company could have said, shoot, we might as well keep the money for ourselves. But why? Why not incentivize the agents? Why not? They already paying us well, but why not continue to help us get to the next level? So level 1, they're going to put $600 on your paycheck every 30 days. And here's the bad news. It has to be an Audi, a Cadillac, or a Mercedes-Benz. Level 2, $10,000 bonus. Level 3, they increase your car allowance of $1,500. Level 4, they're going to give you $25,000 bonus. Go ahead and go in the chat and let me know which car you got your eye on. Which brand. I'm going to go ahead and put my Benz. Y'all already know. Benz. Somebody said Audi. Who else? Cadillac, Audi, Benz. Okay. Audi all day. Hey. Don't hate on the Benz. Caddy. Mercedes-Benz, 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 of course. Mercedes-Benz, Caddy. Hey, R8. I see you, Charlene. Go there, R8 fast, girl. I hope you can handle that. Regina said Audi, baby. Mercedes-Benz. Convertible Benz. I like that, trendy. G-Wagon. Hey. Look. Hey, Miss Gardner got taste. All right. Not the 600 for the R8. Okay. Angela, okay, Ben. So, all right, look like it. Wait, Porsche GT? Hey, hold on now. Porsche GT, you gotta wait till you get to level 3. All right, perfect. Wow, that's just amazing. And I love to see that, man, because now I want you guys to actually put the work in to get this stuff. It's easy to type it. Now we gotta put the grind in. Level 5 is gonna be a $50,000 upgrade, where they give you $50,000 bonus, and then you get the car upgrade, where you can definitely get any other car that you want, maybe the Porsche, maybe a Bentley or Rolls Royce, things of that nature. Level 6, you have the house payment for $5,000. So let's say, for instance, your mortgage is only $2,000 or even $3,000. I would put obviously the $3,000 towards the mortgage, and then put the remaining $2,000 out of the $5,000 to pay down the principal, to pay the house off faster. Right? So those are the things that I would do. Or I purchase a second home, rent that out, and let the tenants pay you, and let the company pay you. So that'd be another game changer. So level 7 through 10, we have the retirement. You know, this is self-explanatory, and this could be you. Remember what my mentor said, teach the teach so we can be on the beach. That's the goal. Your goal is to teach people how to build this business, and we're going to help you. The person that invited you to this webinar, they have a mentor. They're a mentor of someone else. They're going to guide you. They're going to help you. And if they're new, they're going to get you on the phone or in the mix with their mentor, and they're going to guide you. The bottom line is you're in business for yourself, but never by yourself. We have all the training, we have all the tools, we have all the support. Now, I'm not going to go over all these, but remember, you have a complete turnkey business. This is a business in a box, right? And if you guys know anything about personalized website, a website alone can cost you thousands of dollars. Hundreds, depending on what type of site you're getting. You also have live agents and customer support. We get paid every single week, and we have life insurance, tax advantages. Think about that, guys, right? Now, the investment is $288. Now, let me ask you guys a question. Have any of you guys ever spent or spent $288 on something you don't remember? Put a yes in the chat. If you spent $288 or more on something you don't remember, maybe it was a weekend at a bar, maybe it's a party, maybe it was a gift, maybe you don't remember, right? Let me see if I'm the only one. Yeah, see? Me too. Valentine's Day on my ex who cheated on me. Dang. Hey man, we got a lot of single people in this business. Who said that? Let me see who said that. Oh Lord, I don't know who said that. I'm going too far up. Oh, Bianca. Ooh, I'm sorry, Bianca. You're so nice. That's crazy. So that's crazy. So think about that. She invested all that money Valentine's Day. He cheated on her. And I know she's not alone. So guys, think about this. We've all wasted money on something that didn't bring us anything. A lot of you guys got your stimulus check. Now it's time to invest into you. We have also this thing called Strive for 5 where we'll help you get your services for free the following month. Right? You just got to get 5, maybe 2 customers, maybe 3 customers, maybe 5 agents, maybe 2 agents, 3 customers. However you want to mix it, maybe you can have it at 5, right? We have a powerhouse lady named Tecia. Guys, I think she signed up 7. She just signed up her husband. She is killing the game, and she had no idea how to do this business. She just followed the system. Now I'm gonna briefly go over a few testimonials. This guy, Mr. Ashton Henry, he's a FES agent with us. He was on Steve Harvey 4 times. So guys, I want you to understand something. I'm sure none of you guys are skeptical. But if there's anybody skeptical, we can't be on Steve Harvey 4 times and this not be legitimate, right? I remember telling somebody last year, he's like, I'm skeptical. I said, I'm skeptical of you. Your credit's bad, and you don't have a good mindset. I don't even think you're going to survive. Matter of fact, I think you should become a customer. You're not allowed to become an agent. Oh, but I have the 288. I don't want you on my team. I don't want you on my team. I don't want anybody that's skeptical. We telling you this is real. The person that invited you telling you this is real, right? Steve Harvey, 4 times. It got to be like they do a massive background check before you can get on TV with something, right? And we've been in business since 2004. All right, Nicola Smith Jackson, she was a beautician. So if you know anybody who does hair, who did hair, nail tech, microblading, anything in the beauty world, this will be perfect for them. Why? They know a lot of people, and they hear a lot of gossip, right? And they hear people's problems all day. You get them in this business, it'll change their life. We have a powerhouse lady named Regina, killing the game. She was a beautician until she was mandated to shut her salon down. Guess what she did the same day? Got inside this business, made a customer within an hour. Depend on how bad you guys want it, you're going to get it. And this gentleman here, Mr. Alfred Nixon, 27 years young, right? He drives a Rolls Royce. He has dually resident. He has a resident in Miami. He has a resident in California, Porter Ranch, California to be exact, where you have to have an average income of over $100,000. Well, California in itself is expensive. So we have a lot of leadership here, guys, on different levels. Tony Camarelli, real estate agent. You guys see it right here, real estate agent. So if you know any realtors, you got to get them in this business because their clients need this service, right? We also have Sabrina Liu, 26 years old. She was struggling. We have Mr. Bobby Kim. His wife filed a divorce because he was working 70 hours just to feed his family. He's one of the top producing regional vice president within this company. Successful brother, right? Now, this may be you. One of these are you. Choose which one of you, right? You ready to go? You're like, Kev, after Bianca said something, after her second slide, Kev, I was in. I'm ready to sign up. All right, let's go. So you want to get back with the person that invited, this going to be the person that invited you. That's going to be them, right? You're going to get back with the person that invited you. They're going to send you over their online application. You're going to get enrolled, and then we're going to start working on your credit first tonight, and then they're going to build your website so you can start signing people up as well. And you're going to get paid as quickly as next week, because everybody that you sign up tonight and also tomorrow, you're going to get paid next week, Thursday, direct deposit. Now, B, you have questions. You're definitely going to do it. That's cool. You just got a few questions. That's fine. You want to get back with the person that invited you. They may get you on the phone with their mentor or whatever. You definitely want to get all your questions answered, and then you want to get enrolled, because the person that invited you, they only have 3 spots. They may have 1 left. I don't know everybody's organization, but we always talk about the golden rule, the golden 3 spots. And guys, here's how powerful that is. Those 3 spots are super powerful because they're going to start putting people on your team. But once those 3 spots are gone, they're going to start putting you under somebody else. You want those people to start going under you so they can go deep. And you're going to override 33% of their business. Remember, success is not for the chosen few, but for the few who choose. Right? Maybe you just want to become a customer. Boom, you can get back with a person that invited you. Just become a customer. That's fine. We're okay with that. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. Now, I'm going to go ahead and bring on a few testimonials just because I missed the opportunity to do it earlier. You guys heard Bianca's testimonial. Single mother of 2, super successful. And I want you guys to kind of hear a few more other people testimonial. I see Everton. I see a few more people. I'm just trying to get somebody new really quick. Oh, what's up? Carla, you there? I hope Carla's there. Let me unmute her. Carla, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh, I just threw her in the fire. She'll yell at me later. All right, so guys, I want you guys to hear from this young lady. Her and my wife have a lot in common because, well, my wife is still a teacher. Well, no one's a teacher, but you get what I'm saying. She was a former teacher, and I have a lot of respect for her. Her and her fiance are doing an incredible job building this business. And she's what you call a top producing regional sales director, where her business is doing way over $25,000 in business every 30 days. She's one of the lead representative of the Spanish market, right? Her and Elvis. And I need you guys to listen to what she's saying. She's one of our top producers, and I want you guys to hear a short testimonial from her, why she got in, where she see herself going, and what she love about this company. Without further ado, Carla, take it away, madam.
Thank you, Coach Kev. That was so nice. Thank you for the edification. You're amazing too. And I love your wife, Michelle. She's the best. So, yes, you put me on the fire, but I'm always ready. Prior to FES, I was a full-time teacher, and I absolutely hated it. I don't know how many of your teachers right now are work in the public sector for the government, but it sucks, and you guys know that. So I just kind of found myself in a situation where I was tired of my job. I guess you could say I got paid well, and I had benefits and whatnot. But at the end of the day, a salary is just something they pay you to forget about your dreams. And I realized that in a very short amount of time. And I felt stuck. I'm like, dang, I went to college, I got me a job, salary, benefits, but why do I hate my life? That's literally how I felt. And so, I really didn't know what to do, but I felt it in my soul that I just had to let go. I had to quit. And so I walked in 2 weeks before the next school year started, and I told my principal, thank you so much for the opportunity, but I'm not coming back. He said, what are you going to do? I said, I don't know. I'm going to start my own business. I'm going to help people. He said, well, I wish you the best of luck. I hope all goes well. I said, thank you. God's timing is perfect. And literally right around that time, my mentor, Mr. Derek Cooks, which is the one who brought me into the business, said, hey, I want you to check something out. We used to sell life insurance together. And I was like, sure, what's up? So we had a PBR at his house, and he just shared what it was and what it was about. And the first thing I said was, Derek, I have good credit. And he's like, okay, well, it doesn't matter that you have good credit. How many people do you know with less than perfect credit? I was like, you're right. I know a lot of people, family members, friends. So don't be that guy or that girl that automatically disqualifies yourself because you say, I already have good credit. I thought I had good credit, and when I learned about credit and about utilization, I was able to bring up my own score by 90 points just by learning how to leverage credit. And at that point, it all happened so fast, honestly. It's just so simple. You start sharing, the information, you change lives. That's really what this is about. And before I knew it, blew up in my face. I became a sales director in 3 weeks. And I was like, what the hell's going on? I didn't know what was going on, but my bank account was popping, so, that was good. And it's been such a great journey. I've met so many great people. I love what I do. I wake up every day, and I'm just so grateful that I don't have a boss or a job. At the end of the day, whatever you decide to do, just know that you're really in here to change other people's lives, but your own life as well, So I love you guys. Take care. Thank you, Coach Kev. I'm going to give it back to you.
Wow. And guys, just I'm gonna give y'all a head start. Tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, me and that amazing leader, we're gonna be doing a webinar for you guys, just to basically break down the same information that you guys see. So those of you who get enrolled tonight, you want to already start inviting people to that webinar tomorrow. And she's going to go over the front half, and she's going to do an amazing job. So thank you so very much, Carla, for your leadership, your consistency, and your selflessness. We really, really appreciate it. And we love the fact that you're within our team, not just my team. You actually not even on my team, but she helps everybody, not just in South Florida, but all over the country, especially when they have to say Espanol or si se puede. All right, thank you. So, Steven Thompson, are you there? Make sure he's there before I throw him in the fire. Steven, are you there?
Yes.
Oh, hey guys, this guy's like the president. I had to catch him. I didn't even know he was there till I saw him. All right, let me get this guy. So guys, this is Steven, very successful guy. He's what you call somebody who he don't need the credit. He didn't need the money, but he loves helping people. He's already successful. He has multiple businesses. I'm going to let you guys kind of hear his story, but I have a lot of respect for him. And Steven, I also want you to let them know how much money you have to invest every single month for your current business to keep going, just so they understand that. He's what you call a top producing sales director, and his business is doing well over $15,000 in business every 30 days. He's a successful guy. Without further ado, top producing executive, Mr. Steven Thompson. Take it away, sir.
Good night, everybody. First of all, thanks, Kev, for just everything that you do, bringing me in it and guiding me along the way. And again, like Kevin said, I own an insurance agency. I have a real estate company, and I train police dogs. So, it's just a lot of things on my plate, but when this was proposed to me, the fact that I could be able to help people was awesome. Just to give you an example, my current payroll for my current insurance agency is about $25,000 every 2 weeks. So, when you think about that and put into perspective what you can do by, investing in yourself, $288, it's amazing. Listen, we got paid yesterday, and again, because of everything that's going on, there's nothing nicer than having that paycheck coming right to you in the pocket. And not by not doing anything, by literally helping people. Because let me tell you, I have a bunch of people that have been calling me day in, day out. Oh, you remember that business you're telling me about, 5-6 months ago? What's going on with it now? And guess what? There's a time where they got laid off and they need it. The next thing, I have a closing for one of my clients who got in the program. He was in the program for 3 months, and we have a closing on his first property on April 28th. He's a veteran, and he went through the process, and guess what? There's nothing more satisfying than him knowing that he's having that closing coming up and signing on the dotted line to own his own home. All the realtors out there, trust me. You gotta get in on this. Every other occupation possible in this world is being affected with what's going on now. There's nothing better than residual income. If you're letter A, letter B, or letter C, or you want to do all three, get in on it now, because let me tell you, next year this time, you're going to be kicking yourself from here to at least 500 miles away, wishing that you had done something tonight. Again, I'm not trying to blow smoke up anybody's butt or anything, but it really works. And again, having that extra money just get deposited into your account is just a great feeling. And then the smiles that you get from everybody else, and the gratification, the gratitude from everybody else saying, hey, you know what, thanks for allowing me to buy a house, a car, or get me in a position just to be financially secure, is amazing. That's it for me. Have a good night, everybody. Y'all be safe.
Wow. Guys, that's he just said it very simply, and you got to take advice from someone that's already successful. Success leave clues. Investing a lot of money every single month for just payroll. He just told you about payroll. There's other expenses that business owners, and I wanted you guys to hear that. Why? Because sometimes we have an opportunity to reach out to that business owner that's already successful, and you're afraid. Every successful person I know, they want to make more money. I'm telling you, you just got to put them in the front of the information and let them make an educated decision. And trust me, they're going to do the rest. Because when you have somebody successful, they don't think about $288. They're not crying over that. That's why you want to look for people that are successful, so you don't have to worry about someone crying over that. So Regina Wolford, you there? I don't know if she's there. I'm throwing.
I'm here.
Oh, all right, guys. So this lady is a powerhouse. Look, I can't even stop smiling. So I want you guys to hear a very short testimonial from this lady. And I got drawn to her. I had a great conversation with her today. And along with a prospect that she's going to be coming on. I think her name is Octavia. And she said some powerful words. Because she's known Regina for many, she's just known Regina for a long time, and it's the same thing I saw. So I want you guys to hear a short testimonial from Regina. She already got promoted to the first position. She's already working on her second promotion, and she's been in the business a short amount of time, and she had no idea about credit. But here's what I know about Regina: she's positive, and she knows how to follow a system. So I want you guys to hear a short testimonial, and then we'll wrap it up. Miss Regina, top producing executive. Go ahead and take it away, Queen.
Thank you so much, Coach Cal. Thank you for being such a selfless, dependable, and consistent leader. I appreciate you so much. A little myself, I'm a 15 hairstylist by trade. When the COVID-19 started happening, my salon was mandated to shut down March 24th at 6 p.m. At home, immediately started working the business, and I think about 7:30, I saw my first customer on the couch. I was so excited. Ever since then, it's been running and running. I had my first promotion exactly last week. I've been in this business for exactly 1 month, and I am so excited about the future. And I just want to say that, you guys, $288 is nothing compared to many other businesses you can start. The salon industry, it takes thousands and thousands of dollars every month just to run a salon. $288 was music to my ears to have a website, leadership, training. I mean, everything. It was music to my ears. So don't let this opportunity pass you by. The person that invited you on this webinar thought enough of you to invite you to the webinar. So think enough of yourself and do something to change your life. Get back with that person and sign up tonight. Don't be scared. Just do it. And thank you very much. Have a good night.
Regina said, do like Nike say, just do it. So guys, I appreciate you guys. Regina, thank you so very much for that incredible introduction, that incredible testimonial. There's a lot of other testimonies I want to bring up, but we way over time, and I don't want to keep you guys. If you guys have value tonight based off of the testimonials and the presentation that Bianca went over earlier, let me go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you found value tonight. All right, I see 1. All right, 1s. All right, Brian. All right, 1. Gwen. Okay. Anybody else? Benita, 1. Anybody else? Precious, 1. Emmanuel, okay, all right. Wilder put a lot of 1. All right, Tangela, all right, Carla, Heather, Everton, okay. Tina, all right, good. That boy say infinite ones. I like that. All right, so I appreciate that, guys. Thank you so very much for joining us. And if you guys follow what we're telling you to do, if not FES, then what? Right? If not now, then when? I highly recommend you get started. Bet on yourself, or as Kiwi always say, don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. And remember, even though you're going to be able to generate revenue, when you sign up tonight, the first thing we're going to do is start working on your credit. Because you have to be a product of the product, and we got to position you for home ownership in 2020 and 2021. Thank you guys for joining us. And if you follow everything we telling you to do, we'll be able to meet you at the TOP.